If you've been blaming someone else for where you are in life, this video is for you. If you keep telling yourself it's their fault that you're stuck, this is for you. If you're waiting for someone to change before your life gets better, you need to hear this. You're not where you want to be, and you know exactly whose fault it is. You know exactly whom to blame. You can name them. You know what they did. They hurt you. They let you down. They took something from you. And you're right. They probably did. But while you've been building your case against them, your life hasn't moved. You're still in the same spot, same job, same problems, same fights. And every morning, the first thing you think about is what they did to you. Here's the hard truth. They're not coming to save you. Nobody is. The only person who can change your life is you. And that starts when you stop blaming and start owning it. Let me show you why we do this. Blaming someone else feels good. When you say, "It's not my fault," your ego stays safe. You get to be the good guy. You didn't mess up. They did. Blame is a shield. It protects you from admitting you made a mistake or didn't try hard enough. We learned this from everyone around us. Parents blamed their boss. Friends blamed their teachers. Society taught us that blaming is normal. It's how you handle disappointment. And in the moment, blame feels powerful. You're not the problem. You got dealt a bad hand. You win the argument in your head. But here's what kills you. The victim role is comfortable. People feel sorry for you. They rally around you. You get sympathy without doing any work. Your brain loves that. You become addicted to it. So you carry this resentment everywhere. Every day, you think about what they did, how unfair it was, how it's their fault. And while you're building that case in your mind, you're not building anything real. Think about someone who blames everyone for their problems. Their job sucks because their boss is terrible. Their relationships fail because they pick the wrong people. They're not successful because nobody gave them a chance, and nothing ever changes for them. New job, same complaints. New person, same problems. That's what blame does. It freezes you. When you blame someone, you're not waiting for an apology. You're waiting for permission. Permission to be happy. Permission to move on. Permission to get better. And you're waiting for that permission from the person who hurt you. Think about that. You're giving your future to the person you're mad at. You're saying, "I'll only be happy when they apologize. I'll only move forward when they change." But they're not changing, and you're stuck. Here's the cycle. Something bad happens. You blame them. You vent. You feel better for 5 minutes. Then reality comes back. The problem is still there. So you blame them again. Nothing changes. You just keep spinning. Meanwhile, your relationships break down. Every conversation becomes about blame. You're not a team anymore. You're enemies. The people who could help you are now the people you're fighting with. And you're looking backward instead of forward. You're stuck in last year's problem. Opportunities pass you by. Chances to grow, to learn, to get better gone, because you're waiting for justice that's never coming. Carrying resentment exhausts you. It wakes you up at night. It ruins your mood every day. And for what? To be right? Here's the truth most people never accept. Even if you're 100% right, even if they were completely wrong, it doesn't help you. You're still stuck. They're still not changing. And you're still unhappy. The real question isn't, whose fault is this? The real question is, what am I going to do about it? That's the shift. That's when your life changes. So what is ownership? It's not guilt. It's not blaming yourself instead. That's just as bad. Ownership is power. It's asking, what can I control here? And putting all your energy there. Let's say you grew up poor. Your parents had no money. That's not your fault. You can't change your past, but you can control what you do now. You can read books about money. You can learn about investing. You can work towards something better. That's ownership. Someone wronged you. They lied. They hurt you. That's their fault. But you control your response. You control whether you stay mad forever or move on. You control whether this destroys you or teaches you. That's ownership. Ownership means saying, some of this isn't my fault, but what can I do about it? It's shifting from, why did this happen to me, to, what do I do next? The moment you do that, you're not a victim anymore. You're a problem solver. You have power. And ownership feels heavy at first. It feels like responsibility. But it's actually the lightest thing you'll carry. Because you don't have to carry resentment anymore. You don't have to wait for anyone. You're free. So, how do you actually do this? You change the questions you ask yourself. Right now, when something goes wrong, you ask, why did they do this to me? Or why does this always happen to me? Those questions keep you stuck. They loop you back to blame. Start asking different questions. What's my part in this? Even if your part is just responding better, that's your part. What can I control here? Start there. What's one thing I can do about this? Your brain is listening to your words. When you say, it's not my fault, your brain shuts down. It stops looking for solutions. But when you say, what can I control? Your brain turns on. It looks for answers. It creates possibilities. Here's a real example. Your friend cancels plans. You're disappointed. You can blame them. They always do this. They don't care about me. And you'll feel hurt all day. Or you can own it. They cancelled. That sucks. But I can't control them. I can text other friends. I can do something I enjoy alone. I can choose not to take this personally. Suddenly, you move on in 5 minutes instead of 5 days. Small example. But this is how you build the muscle. Start with small things. Practice the ownership questions. Catch yourself blaming and stop. Ask, what can I do? Instead, here's what happens when you start owning your life. You become a problem solver. When something goes wrong, you don't look for who to blame. You figure out what to do. That makes you powerful. You become the person who handles things. Your relationships change completely. You're not spending energy blaming people. You have energy to connect with them. No resentment, no walls. Real conversations. People trust you because they know you won't blame them when things go wrong. You become someone people want around. You learn faster. When you own your mistakes, you look at them. You ask, what did I do wrong? What would I do differently? People who blame never learn. They repeat the same patterns forever. But people who own their stuff? They level up fast. Opportunities appear. Not magic. Your brain is looking for solutions instead of blame. You notice possibilities. You see doors you didn't see before. People want to work with you. They want to help you. Because you're not dragging them down. Your confidence grows. Every time you handle something instead of complaining, you prove you can handle things. Your self-respect goes up. You look in the mirror and see someone who takes care of business. That's powerful. The stress drops. Carrying resentment is exhausting, replaying what they did wrong over and over, building cases in your head. When you let that go and focus on what you control, you feel lighter. You sleep better. You're not angry all the time. When someone starts owning their life, their whole world shifts. They get a better job because they're not bitter and stuck anymore. They take action. Their relationships improve because they're not defensive. They're happier because they're not carrying anger everywhere. And people notice. Your kids see it. Your friends see it. They start doing it too. That's the ripple effect. People who own their stuff don't need to convince anyone they're right. They just handle things. They move forward. And everyone sees it. You have more power than you think. Right now. The only thing stopping you is you're giving it away every time you blame someone else. Stop waiting for permission to get better. Stop waiting for them to change. Stop waiting for perfect circumstances. They're not coming. That person's stuck in the blame cycle. They don't have to stay there. Neither do you. Your life changes the moment you stop blaming and start owning it. Not tomorrow. Not when things get easier. Right now. The moment you decide what happens next is up to you. That's the power.